What's up guys, it's Robo. Thanks for joining me down in the cage. Today we have a super cool video. I'm super excited to show this off. This is my brand new custom chalk bowl that Bremmy from Bremmy Strong made me. You see I have this white 5-gallon bucket here. This was my old chalk bowl, so I'm super excited to never have to use this thing again. So essentially this thing is badass. This thing is awesome. I want to talk real quick about like how it came to be. So I was really close to buying the Rogue chalkboard or chalk bowl. As you can tell, a lot of my basement gym is Rogue. That is one of my favorite companies. But it just seemed like a lot of money for just a chalk stand. So I reached out to Bremmy from Bremmy Strong and I was like, hey, I'm pretty close to buying the Rogue one. It's a decent amount of money though. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money on a chalk bowl, I want it to be custom to me. So I was like, Bremmy, what can you do? Kind of gave him creative freedom. And he came up with this and it's freaking awesome. I love it. I'm so happy that I reached out to him. I'm so happy that he agreed to do it, and I think that the final product is awesome. So essentially what he did was took like your traditional 3x3 upright. I don't know if he had it cut already or cut it for this, but essentially put a 3x3 upright on a set of brackets, put wheels on it, and then made custom logos for me at the bottom. I'll show B-roll footage of everything. But it's really cool. I have a 3x3 with 1-inch hole rack, so it's pretty much the same exact setup as my rack. If I wanted to figure out a way to build it onto my rack using like a cross member or something, I could, and I think that's really awesome. You see he branded it for me, put Robo here, he put the cage down at the bottom, and then I kind of just took like a paint pen and brushed in the cage and then the Robo that's on the bottom. And then I had him, so one of the features that the Rogue chalk bowl has that I was kind of drawn to was it has like these little hook clips for storage, like wrist wraps. I guess you could put a belt if you wanted to, collars, things like that. So when I was talking to Bremmy, I was like, that's a feature that I want to have on mine. So what he did is he took his stainless steel, I think these are weight pegs, what he sells them for, but he took like this stainless steel weight peg and screwed it on for me, which is super cool. It also gives it like, I don't know what you would call this, like a handle, so you could push it around. But it's super functional for me. I love to throw my collars on it in between sets, things like that. I usually use like my weight tree or stuff, so it's just nice to have like another set of hooks laying around that I can put stuff in between sets. I really like how it locks. So when I have it in place, you kind of can just step on the locks here. This one's inside. And boom, so now I'm locked in, it's not gonna move. So I really do like that feature. Once I kind of put it in its position, I can lock it away. Or I can choose to skate it around the gym. And then to unlock, it's really easy. You kind of just flip them up. You can use your hands or your feet. But this thing's sweet. Like I said, 3x3 upright. He did a really good job like color matching to the theme and the rest of my gym. He was awesome to work with. He has a ton of really cool products on his site. I'm gonna take some screenshots and stuff on the site, hopefully as I'm talking here, show some overlays. But really, this is the type of business that I love to support. It's a one-man shop. Everything's all made in the USA, products from the USA, and it truly is like a small business. So when it came to giving Rogue more of my money, I think they have enough, or supporting something like Bremmy to get all these customization options and to support, you know, like a really good dude. It was such a no-brainer for me, and I could not be more happy with how it turned out. The communication, the entire process was unreal. He was sending me pictures of pretty much every step to make sure I was okay with anything. At any point, if I was like, no, dude, can you please do it this way? He was totally willing and able to kind of work with my request and stuff, and the end result is something that I could not be more thrilled with. He also put his, I'm gonna show a picture of it, but he puts his branding on like all of his products, and I think his logo is sweet. It's like a double B. I think that was the goal. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Bremmy, but it looks sweet. He also sent me a couple stickers, which I'll show pictures of. So great dude. I'm super happy with the end result. Honestly, it came out even better than I had anticipated, better than the pictures. Once it came into the basement, I was like kind of blown away with how cool it is. And it's definitely like a comment grabber. You know, everyone who usually lifts in here regularly, my friends, my cousins, I sent them pictures and every single person was like, dude, that's sweet, that's badass. So it's a really cool thing to have in my gym. You know, as I spend more time in here and try to make it a space that I really love, it was just an eyesore to use this bucket. So I mean, look at this. Some things just speak for itself. This upgrade was truly awesome. I love that it's down here. I love the aesthetics of it. I love the functionality of it. Like, I don't know, you can use it to get chalk. It's great. But yeah, like I said, really, if you need anything custom done, there's a lot of options out there, but I would really recommend Bremmy Strong. I'll tag his Instagram and his website in the description. But reach out. He could pretty much make anything that you want. He's a great dude, like I said a million times. I don't want to keep going in circles, but I'm super happy with this thing. It looks awesome, and it's a great addition to the cage. It's something I'm really happy with. It's something I'm going to use a couple times a week. Every time I deadlift, I use chalk. Maybe I'm soft. Maybe I'm not strong, I don't know. But I like chalk, and this is something that I like looking at, I like using, and I'm really happy I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the cage. Peace.